My name is Isaiah Yahya Moses. I am a farmer, and then I'm into soya beans farming and then maize, and then sometimes I farm granules. For the past 5 years, I've been farming at Dalembela near Salga Road. And these are some of the challenges I face normally when I'm at the farm. What happened is that I can remember my first 5 years farming. It was granules. And then, we all know that granules, you don't use fertilizer. So that was the knowledge I had into farming, that we don't use fertilizer for granules. So I decided not to apply fertilizer. But what I got wasn't enough for me. So it got to a point I decided to change into soya beans. And with the soya beans too, some of we, the farmers, they say we don't use fertilizer for soya beans. So I decided not to apply any fertilizer. But after harvesting, I realized that I didn't get anything. So this year, I decided to try one fertilizer. When I farmed the soya beans, I tried spending a lot into weeding it so that I can get at least a good harvest. So I spent a lot into weeding it, and then also tried to apply manure I tried manure, but upon all that, with the manure, I was getting a lot of grass into the soya beans, and weeding was even a problem for me. So I was finding it difficult to weed because when you apply manure, you get a lot of grass. So I was finding it a big problem. So I have to look for labor to weed inside. With all those things, I was spending a lot. And then when you look at soya beans application, when you look at it very well, if you don't apply fertilizer, you don't get good yields. So I was having a problem with harvesting. Anytime I harvest the soya beans, I don't get enough soya beans. So I was thinking of what to do, and I didn't know what to do. I was even sometimes confused about the whole thing. So when you look at the cost involved when I wasn't applying all these things, what happened was that even with the labor, weeding inside, getting a lot of grass inside, I have to spend 40 cedis per labor. And with the farm I was having, I used to hire more than 10 laborers at a time. So I have to spend a lot on it. And then trying the manure, sometimes I have to get a tractor to pick some of the manure from town to the village where I farm. And sometimes the cost of the tractor sending the manure to the farm alone was very costly, depending on how we bargain. And then you have to get labor to also back the manure into the tractor and also offload it and apply it into the farm. All these things was a cost to me. And then when it comes to weeding inside, as I told you, I have to get labor again to come and weed inside, because when you apply manure, you get a lot of grass into the farm. So all these things was also a cost to me. Yes. With applying the manure, sometimes, one thing about manure is that when you apply manure on soya beans and then you have a little rain, you find it difficult to get good yields because it dries very quickly when you apply manure on your farm. So applying manure, when I get enough rain within that year, I can get 2 bags per acre. That was what used to happen. But if I don't get enough rain, I don't even get 2 bags per acre. So I was facing a lot using manure on soya beans. It got to a time that a friend introduced me to a product. And then that product, you don't apply it on the soil, you only spray it on the crops. So I asked him whether if I'll be able to use it on soya beans. Then he said yes, I can use it on any crop that I have, even granules. So I decided to try it this year. I decided to try that product this year on my soya beans farm. So I decided to start it on 5 acres. So after planting the soya beans, it got to a time that we were having difficulties in getting rain. So I couldn't apply it, but I waited after that. When the rain started, then I decided to apply the product. At that time, the soya beans, the leaves of the soya beans got changed because we didn't get enough rain. So after applying the product, I realized that the whole thing has changed into green. And then seeing it alone will tell you that the product was good. So when harvesting, I realized that getting getting 2 bags per acre every year has changed because of this product that I applied. This year, with the 5 acres, I was able to harvest 30 bags. That was my first time of getting more than 20 bags. I got 30 bags. But previous years, trying to use the manure, I used to get like 15 bags and then less than 15 bags. But with this product, this year, I was able to get 30 bags from the 5 acres I used to farm. And I know that using this product next year will give me more yields, because this year we're having problems with rain. And I know using it next year, I'll get more than the 30 bags. Looking at this product and my previous using the manure, what happened is that this product, you only need one person to help you spray it on the crops. You only need one person and a knapsack to help you spray it. That was what I did. But looking at the previous application of the manure, I have to get so many laborers, and I have to pay them 40 cedis. I have to pay 40 cedis per labor to carry the manure to the farm and also apply it. Those that are going to carry the manure to the farm, they are not the people going to apply it. I'll have to get different people to also apply it, and I have to pay all of them 40 cedis per acre, 40 cedis per person. I have to pay all of them. So I was facing a lot with that. But with this product, you just need one person and then a knapsack to be able to spray this. And then looking at this product, you can get a bottle of this for 1 acre. But this year, I couldn't, because it was my first time. I was afraid, so I didn't use a bottle for 1 acre. I have to try 3 bottles on 5 acres, and I was able to get 30 bags from 5 acres. It is not poisonous. I believe that is the reason why the cap is green.